I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa. Mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's wood model for toys, it's not 3, buddy.
You know what time it is. Bang, bang, bang. Chill, hella far away and shit. What's the word, baby? George World.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
You know what time it is. Seems like I have to do it like they did it. We rockin' today. Let's go. Cause what he said, I'm in my hip hop bag. Just wanna drink water. Yeah. Jordan's World, episode 26. You know what time it is? You know where you at? Oh, I don't trust people. You know it. We're gonna let it rock. Shout out to everybody in the world. We see you. You know what I mean? We are in here, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan's World. Seems like a weird introduction, but we in here. Make sure we good.
Be that pretty motherfucker.
So, you made it. We're coming from, my bad, Instagram lit. We made it. Episode 26, we're running through. Just going, just working. I know. Feel great, guys. High energy. Lots of energy. Things are different for me now. Last 4 days. 5 days. The last 4 days and a hiccup has been a little weird for me. But energy levels on 73. 100, if I get to say it. Jordan's World, we're here. Episode 26. Last episode, man, you know what time it was, man. Gotta break things down and then, you know what I mean, bring it back a little bit. So I mentioned trusting people and like bringing people into your circle is a little hard, you know what I mean, because you don't really know, and being vulnerable to new people and stuff like that. I mentioned the beginning of Will Model for Toys, like what kind of sparked the idea, you know what I'm saying, based on my trust and how I feel things were going at the time with my business partner. It was like, I'm gonna go this way and do my own thing, in which could be, this is gonna be all over the place, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna start there now. This is gonna be wild, but I'm drinking some water.
I do this for my culture, penny.
So boom, talking about that, right? It was like, I knew him for a while. Wasn't in the immediate circle, but we knew each other for a while. Let's just say, at this time, we were maybe at 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, like being real cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say that. I'll say 2 years. Let's say a year. 2 years. I don't know. But it wasn't enough. Obviously, seeing where it ended up, we could tell that it wasn't enough. But during that time, you're blinded by certain things and you think things are cool and you don't even know until you take yourself away. Similar to how I've been telling you guys episode after episode. Make sure I'm not out of focus. Like I've been telling you guys episode after episode. Take yourself away, evaluate the situation, see what's going on. Put yourself back into whatever that looks like, and then see if you still feel the same. Most of the time, you don't. I know for myself, I didn't feel the same. I keep looking over there for whatever reason. But anyway, boom. So bam, the idea, right? The idea of us doing something together was great until, you know, you start learning about yourself and stuff like that. So it's like, dang, like, just because you felt like he was trying to give more pictures. It's like you don't have to work that hard and all that. It's not about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's about you saying something and then doing something completely different. In which, let me just use me as an example. If I say something and do something the complete opposite of what I said I was gonna do, the world crumbles. It's all kind of explosions and all kind of crazy shit going on when I do it, but I can't hold people to that same standard, in which I do though. But let's see where this is going. Boom. So it's like, all right, the one-time thing. It's like, nah, I let this time, right? So it's like, boom, we got the picture situation going. I'm gonna be all over the place. We got the picture situation going on, right? It's like, all right, I ain't really tripping on that. But I can't ignore all of this other stuff that has happened. But for whatever reason, I gotta ignore it. Nah, I'm sorry. I can't do it. For whatever reason, I gotta start thinking now because I've taken myself out of what this is. This one-time thing, so I think, is a problem. No, now I gotta start thinking like, where did this feeling of me doubting how you feel about me change? Where did it go? Again, guys, when I say something and I do something different, it's explosions and the world ends, right? So I gotta think like, damn, years prior, or whatever the time beginning of, I was like, oh, you know what, photography is what I want to do. I was at Best Buy, free promotion, Best Buy with my wife at the time, and it was like, she was my wife at the time. We was like, cool. So, but my wife at the time, boom. And I'm like, man, I'm really thinking about getting a camera. Now, the camera that I wanted to get, I didn't want to get the point and shoot joint. Like, I feel like when you're buying something, like, you should just get the best of, or like, the boy of the time, pause. That way you don't really have to double back and kind of get it later, you know what I'm saying? So, I wanted the big camera. Him being my friend at the time, I'm like, hey, you think I should get the big camera? My bad, guys, need water.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels and
We're burping and shit, but boom. I'm like, you think I should get it? He's like, it's like $400. Like, that's a bad, you know, you might want to just get a point and shoot joint so you don't have to make sure you like it or whatever. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of know me. We've been hanging out, whatever. So, boom, I don't get it. A few months go by. I don't know the time frame, so I'm just think about it. Boom, a few months go by. Guess who has the big joint? Pause. Daddy. You guessed it. He does. Mind you, at the time, I'm not thinking nothing of it, but still kind of weird to me. Like, damn, why would you get the big joint? But the story that he gave behind it was like, because of this, because of that. And I'm like, doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm rolling because why would you lie to me? Because I know all the stuff about you, so boom. I kind of let that go. You know what I'm saying? It was another time. Was it another time? I don't know. It was a little weird shit, but I just didn't say nothing. It was like, oh, I should get this, or you should get that, or nah, don't do that. Like hella shit, and then he ended up doing it. So then, boom. It was like, fast forward to the pictures, and where it was like, oh, you want to just shoot out 95 pictures, and then I'm only, doing the 30. At the time where I started noticing the weird stuff, this is how, like, in relationships and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, man, like, you cheated on me. It's like, nah, man, you've been weird this whole time. I don't really see it as cheating as much as I see it like I'm just doing my thing. Like, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, the picture thing, as a collaborative, us doing it, it don't seem like it's clicking. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of already know that too, which is why you're kind of doing what you're doing. And me, on the other hand, I'm just kind of just waiting, like, you know what I'm saying? So boom, I formulated a plan, like, oh, like, I'm going to do my own thing. This is me cheating on you. Like, all right, cool, let's say, bam, you don't ever talk to me. And this is like, oh, you don't want to talk to me? So I'm going to go talk to this person. You don't want to have sex with me? I'm going to go have sex with this person. Like, this is how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, from going out to lunch, from hanging out, all that kind of stuff. Like, you're trying to make up what you're not getting from whoever you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds weird. There's going to be a lot of backlash from this shit, but we're in Jordan's world, ladies and gentlemen. Bang, bang. I should have said something 15 episodes ago when I was going crazy, because it's only going to get crazier as we keep going. So, boom. Even though this is my friend, which I brought this up in another episode before, friendships are like relationships. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't making me feel good about this relationship as far as business is concerned, and of us being partners, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then this is where I go get Frank, and now me and Frank doing our own thing. Pause or Dorleen. I'm just saying, depending on who's listening. So boom. Now, what is gonna? It's like, all right, cool. We got pictures coming up, and we're gonna do pictures together. That's fine, but I'm already now going into it like how I'm gonna go into it. So let's say now it's time for me to go on a date with you. It's like I already kind of know what a date with you like is gonna be. I already know how this is gonna go. So my all in participating into this probably won't be the same as it was before, because all these things that I needed from you are being fed. You know what I'm saying? So it isn't that you're better at me talking to people. Like I said in the last one, he just did the business stuff because I don't like to do it. Could I do it? Of course I could. I'm going to do it because that's just who I am. I'm not waiting around. So boom. So now when it comes time to do business and all that, I was once not saying anything.
You can do it too.
Because you handled the business. You were the middleman. Now I'm cutting you out. Look, as far as what I'm doing, make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Treat me like a king, I deserve to be
It's me
paid.
now. You feel me? Now I have a voice. Now I have something to say, to whereas once before everything was cool in your favor. You know what I'm saying? You can sneak 93 extra pictures. You can get extra tips and I don't know about it. I don't know if it happened, but in my story it did. Jordon's world, see? In my mind.
I do this from my culture.
See, I ain't supposed to play like that. Get water all over your shit. Anyway, you gonna hear the music. But anyway, look. Boom. So now I'm cheating on you, right? Now I'm formulating Will Mouth towards. Now I'm thinking like, man, it's quantity over quality. And all these type of things. And you don't even know. See, the thing, listen, ladies and gentlemen, when you're so caught up in what you have going on in your life, you don't pay attention to these things. Ladies and gentlemen, I had hair 2 episodes ago, looking crazy, and nobody even knew. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even pay attention. But I had to tell you, and then you pay attention, then you go, oh. But even when you go, oh, you don't say, oh, I wonder what else is going on. You don't know, because you don't even think past that. But you didn't even think that I would want to set up my own business on the side anyway. Because you thought this little relationship business that me and you have is working. This isn't working for me.
They act like they happy, but be sick till they stuck.
I just want to work. Listen, when I work, I don't eat, I don't do anything. I just want to work. So when now we going out, we in San Francisco and all this, 20 degrees. It's the bay breeze going. All that, we came from Sacramento. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we good.
I be that pretty motherfucker.
You know? We come from Sacramento. It's 1,000,000 degrees out here. So bam, we back in San Francisco. Even though I'm from there, we go back to San Francisco. I'm thinking work. We going out here. We gonna shoot the pictures, and we gonna dip back out. Nah. What we doing? We eating lunch? I ain't got y'all know how Hate Street is. Where's so many people? Lines is outside of the door. Now I'm in the cold because I got on shorts. Oh, and don't forget, we gotta go do the beach pictures. Beach pictures?
Wanted to shine so bad that I got left in the dark.
Okay.
I do this from my culture, penny nigga.
That was another tattletale sign. I just want to work. But you got other things that you want to do that you didn't want to inform me on. So now the game plan is different. The game plan has changed from what we've started with. And you don't even know that it's anything wrong because it benefits you. Oh, you nasty man, you didn't even care. I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to pick the best of the best, and you're just going, hey, they can get the Z-list pictures. The Z-list pictures? You're not supposed to show anybody those. They're blurry. You get blurry. They're blurry. I'm gonna put it on the bottom just so you know what I said. Shit. So it's cool, right?
I do this from my culture, penny.
Like I said on the other one, I gotta trust you. I gotta act like I don't know what's going on. Now I know what's going on, man. You hated on me from the beginning. You stopped me from shining.
You're back against the wall, you
Guys,
everybody
listen.
frontin'.
You stopped me, right? This is me, right? With my friends saying, hey man, I want to be a porno star. This is me not looking into the future. This is me saying, hey, I might want to be a porno star. Or deep down, I really want to be one, but I can't have you, since you're so easily to be vulnerable with people, jump out the window before I can. So what do? I hold you back. So what did he do? He held me back. Guys, I'm bringing this shit back. Jordon's World, episode fucking 26. Let's go. Gunshots. People.
I do this from my culture, Penny.
Your interests don't have to be my interests. Your interest could be your interest, but you do your interest over there. What are we doing? Don't hold me back from my dreams of soaring through the sky. I want to fly like a bird. Release me. But no. You want to tell me in front of my future wife, hey man, I don't think it's a good idea. To then look at, oh man, this shit's crazy. Listen, right? Check this out.
Crazy, man.
With kids, right? I'm learning, right? With kids. Or just people in general. It's the person with the idea. The person with the idea has the idea, right? Look at this. I want to use kids as an example because it's very, very easy, right? This is how it works with kids, right? So everybody's sitting down, okay? And then one kid gets up. So then another kid sees that kid get up and say, oh, I'm going to get up and then I'm going to walk 5 feet. And then another kid sees that person standing up and the person who walked 5 feet and they say, oh, I'm going to go do this and walk 10 feet from there. So then another kid sees the first person and then the second person and then what the last person did. So then that person says, I'm going to do this and then I'm going to kill everybody. You see, based off of one idea, shit just went left that fast. You feel me? Why? Because we didn't know what the intentions were of the people who was going to watch what was going on. We just thought it would be okay to just stand up. Nope, I ain't standing up anymore. I'm going to look around first. Who's this guy over there looking weird with his shit clutched? I tell you what, I'm leaving. I'm not going to just stand up. I'm not going to just wait 5 feet. No. I'm going to wait to get up, and then I got to go all the way with it. Because at this point, you got to know. So boom, that one idea sparked him, oh, let me go print out pictures and have big, fuck that shit up. Big bulletins. I could fuck that up, it's crazy. But big bulletins all over the world. Oh, that was a great idea, right? Yeah, based off of my good idea. But my good idea came from something. Back to the fucking plurals. You don't even, the idea isn't even yours. What was started wasn't even yours. What motivated you? Did you have motivation, or was it that you thought I couldn't do it based off an idea of me that you have in which you feel you're better than me? To where you gotta do it before me. And I know that made sense. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 4 days. Can't say what it is, but it's been 4 days. And I feel fucking great. You hear the energy? You hear this shit? I'm telling you, it's real. It ain't gonna be 4 days after today because it's gonna be like 2 years. But I can't say anything yet. It's just gonna be a surprise. But boom. So you held me back based off of how you view me. I can't be better than you. You gotta be the guy. I can't be the guy. Why I can't be the guy? Championship belt. People, because I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do this from my culture, Penny, nigga.
I want to make it up, but I can't. Blessings on top of blessings and all that shit. Shout out to my sister, you know. People, look, I'm not going to play with you. This is how this shit works in my mind. You see when things go wrong, flat tire, gotta go. Yes. Bring it, people. Look. Come on, man. Jordon's World, episode 26. Bang, bang.
It's from my culture, penny nickels
And almost missed a cup and water spilled on me again. People who are just listening gotta watch the YouTube. So boom. So then we hit a point, right? Because I'm not gonna drag this shit on. It's already been 20 minutes, I think. So boom. You get like, it hit a point to where it was like, prime example, right? I can't even talk about that. But boom, another thing, right? So when it got to the point where it was like, it was weird. And for the privacy of others, I'm going to make this story up, but the story is real, just not the story I'm telling. You know what I'm saying? So boom, there was a guy, right? The guy was like, you know what? For my brand, I want to take pictures, right? Of people to promote, because it's just, I feel like it's easier to pick and choose who you want to take pictures of based on having just random whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom, this is a great idea. Like, it makes so much sense. Like,
You can do it too.
cool, right? So then boom, this guy tells his friend, hey, you know somebody who could take some, bingo, man, almost messed that up. Boom, hey man, I got this girl who's gonna take some pictures for me, man. It's gonna be dope, man. I got this whole idea. It's gonna be amazing. And then
They act like they happy, but be sick to their stomach.
somehow, some way, it doesn't happen.
I do this for my culture.
I'm like, dang, man, like, what went wrong? Like, I thought it was cool. We had the date set up, and like everything was gonna be great, and it just didn't happen. And I was just like, dang, man, like, what was the problem, man? And then, like, somehow, some way, because again, people are vulnerable, end up finding out. He hated on me. I know. It's like, what happened? We were so cool. But I want to do something by myself now. So now that you know that I'm going to go over here with Jordon, guess what you do? You flattened my tire. Look what you did.
Bird ass niggas come around when the sun up.
I do this for my culture.
So then, boom, right? Now in the story, because this isn't real. So in the story, right? You call it, oh man, I gotta, it ain't like that. It's blah, 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 blah.
You can do it too.
Nope, already clicked for me. You're a weirdo. Gotta cut you off. Nope, gotta go. Sorry. Hey man, you've been around my kids. You've been at birthday parties. You've showed up at houses. You know what I'm saying? And all that gets canceled because you violated. It doesn't make a difference to me. You just violated. It just you took my vulnerability and you said
Wanted to shine so bad that I got left in the
threw
dark.
it off to the side, which is cool. I get it. I would have probably did the same thing too if I was somebody like you, but I'm not, so I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do? I cut him off. Everything is done. Like it never even happened. Why? Because you were okay when it was you doing all of the stuff that made me feel uncomfortable. But now that I'm doing it,
Act like they happy, but be sick to their
how you
stomach.
want to switch it up? I'm not trying to sabotage what you're doing. Hey man, do your thing. Why it ain't the same for me, man? Why is it that when I said, oh man, we're gonna be friends forever, now that we're not friends forever, you're mad? Look, man. Oh well. I don't care. I don't care. Time and time again, people, look, if you were really my friend, you would know what's going on around you. Things have changed and you didn't even know. But you were so caught up in what you were doing, guess what? Real model for toys. Pow. In your face. All off of poor mistakes that you did. If you really, look, hey, look, check this out. You could have held me back by just being you.
Bird ass niggas come around when the sun up.
And knowing what you were doing. Instead of just not having a plan. You were just, you know what I'm saying? Shit, back against the wall, keys drop, scary guys coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't know what to do, so you end up helping me more than you did hurting me. So if your plan was to hurt me, you end up helping me based on the person that I am. So if you would have took the time and the due diligence to get to know me and to know how far I'm willing to go for this or for that, boom, you would have known. But 9 times out of 10, I don't even get that information up anyway for you to know and or for you to ask. I'll just always make it about you. And we'll just always talk about you. And then you'd be like, damn, I don't even really know Jordon. And then guess what? I'd be like, I know, right? It's funny, right? And then it comes off like in bigger groups for me. And I think this is a big misconception about
I
it.
do this for my culture, penny nickels.
that in big groups, it comes off like it's about me, right? But like in one-on-one settings, it's always about you. See, that's the difference, because I know the game. I know how it works. I know how people use me for jokes and stuff like that. So I use that to my advantage. So it seems like I'm being vulnerable about things. I'm really not being vulnerable at all. It just seems like I am. You just don't know me. But if you knew me, you'd be like, I know what's the truth and I know what's not the truth. Or I know what's going on and what's not going on. But you gotta know. If you don't know, like he didn't know, it's just like, flat tire, thought you was going on a smooth road and poof, things are happening. You didn't know. But it's okay. Where we at? Cool. Look. Boom. See? I got a lot of energy, man. I don't know. I think I got a lot of sleep. But, where are we at? Yeah, so if he would have knew me from the rip and how I get down, it would have been way more easier for him to hold me back from my goals. Like if I knew how hard, pause, my friend wanted to go for the porno, cool. I would have probably just encouraged him to have sex with all these random people and boom, get herpes, can't have the porno dreams, and I ruin his career. But I'm not like that. I know all that sounds weird, but I'm not like that, so I'd rather just not be able to help you at all, so you can do your thing on your own and you find whatever road you need to go down and you're good with your life, because I can't really be a part of something that I don't really agree with to a certain extent, unless I really, really trust you, and we already know who those people are, so,
When you're back against the wall, you see everybody fronting.
yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Feel like it's going to be a short podcast, but it isn't. Thought it was. See, 10 for 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I brought all that up to bring up
I do this from my culture, penny nigga.
the fact that you can have all of these things going on. You just got to pay attention to what's going on around you. There's voids that's being filled by people left and right. You know what I'm saying? So, again, for him, it was like, all right, everything is working. The business is flourishing. Meanwhile, I'm up here starting my own business that he doesn't know anything about. My side chick is happening. You know what I'm saying? Will Mafia Toys is the side chick. So with the side chick going and trying to build, and now you're catching whiff of the side chick, now what you want to do? Throw a flat tire in a wrench. Throw a wrench in a tire. So now everything is fucked up. So just because you knew the person I wanted to take pictures of, and you put something in the ear to then make it to where it can't happen, guess what? It doesn't happen. In turn, makes me just be like, I gotta cut everybody off. That's simple. It don't really take too much for me, especially when I realize what's going on. See? And you just be like, dang, I didn't even know that. But again, back to being vulnerable. Most people, for whatever reason, they just tell me everything. Is it my fault that I listen? Is it my fault that I kind of retain information and then I'll be able to apply that to like, all right, you said you were this way and now you're doing things that way. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay. See, the thing is, me saying all this stuff, it's not for me to hold this person accountable and the whole world accountable. Nah, it's me holding you accountable for what you're going to be and what you're going to apply to me in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it isn't much of a me wanting to be the pointer outer person and all that, but I have to be the pointer outer person for my life. So it could be a juicy contradiction, Starbucks situation for me, Starburst situation for me, but it's my life, and that's what I could do for me. It doesn't have to be for you. If I don't want to talk to somebody, I don't have to talk. No matter how weird it looks, no matter how weird it sounds, it's just how I am. Hey, you gotta know, man. It's not for me to know anymore. I used to always want to know about me until I realized I know me, and I don't really care to know about anybody else. But I don't mind listening just to know how you're going to fit in my life, especially if I have to deal with you. Like, if I don't have to deal with you, then do your thing. But if I have to deal with you, then I have to figure out everything about you to where if it is weird, all right, I might just keep you on the weird side. And if it ain't weird, then, like, you're on this side. And if you're cool, cool. You know what I mean? So it's not really that hard. And it isn't about being the guy that always has something to say, or the girl that always has something to say. Oh, let me not forget this.
I do this from my culture, penny.
Holding the cup hella long. Let me not forget to say this. My wife recently, because I don't know when it's gonna come out, but my wife recently posted. It was like women who damn, I'm gonna fuck this up. Women who are outspoken and tell it like it is, can be intimidating, but could make you change or some shit like that. And I was just like, and she had tagged me and all that, so I was like, nah, only because like stuff like that is so detrimental to women, like, cause y'all don't get it, like, and I don't want to do this. Women, y'all have to understand, like, the things that you guys read about all these powerful women and women being this and women being that, and even for you men, where men gotta be like this and men gotta be like that. No, let's rewind. Let's take the internet out, right? And let's just go to reality, okay? From the test of time, from man to female.
Crazy, man.
Nobody cares for anyone to be outspoken at all. It isn't intimidating. It isn't anything. And telling it like it is, you have to tell the truth. Like, oh, this is so hard to explain. Let's see if we can do it. All right. It's like, cool. Telling it like it is. Hey, it's cold outside. Hey, whatever. I just got to agree with you. That, if I don't agree with you, it isn't that what you're saying is whatever. I just don't agree. And if sometimes, for me, let's use me as an example. I used to be very outspoken about things. Oh, it's hot out. Oh, man, it stinks. Whatever. That's just, hey, if somebody say something to me, I'm going to say something to you. That's regular shit. Nobody, no man is intimidated by that type of stuff. Little secret, ladies. Men don't care to hear that shit over and over and over. Nobody wants to hear the complaints over and over and over. I just worked 79 hours this week, nigga. I don't give a fuck about the trash. I don't care. Hey, I fucked up. Look, man. I didn't open the window. I didn't spray out that shit. Look, man. What you want me to do? Listen.
I do this for my culture.
That shit don't matter. We don't care. We just don't care. Listen, man, the fourth or fifth time, I ain't even listening anymore. It's just like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, mm-hmm. So it isn't that. And then it's like, oh, well, then why do men get so mad and then they just start beating on women? I'm not saying this is why they do it. I don't know why they do it. Because I don't even have the answer. I'm just saying, some men don't have the patience to listen. And some men don't know how to channel that energy. Some men don't even know what that energy looks like. But what I can say is, every man handles things differently. And you got to know what man you're dealing with before you become who you think you are and or who you are, you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you are from the rip, from the day one, if you are this person that you're saying you are, granted, that man signed up for that. Nothing we can do. If he wiles out, he does, hey man, check this out. You saw how she was yesterday.
Crazy, man.
That's bad judgment on you. You feel me? So boom. Now, if you came off a completely different way and then you turn into somebody else, then not to say that it's fair. Fuck hitting. That's a lot. But for a man that seem weird or start cheating and all that, men ain't cheating for that. Women aren't cheating for that. Again, back to what I said with my friend, it's voids that need to be met. Things have to be met in order for me to be happy. Peace of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we're applying peace of mind to me and my old friend's relationship as far as business is concerned, right? He's not giving me peace of mind knowing he's giving away 172 pictures and I'm only giving away 15. I have no peace of mind with that. So how do I get my own peace of mind? I have to now do what I do on the side. You feel me? So is he now intimidating me? No, he's ruining my peace of mind. Sit. I want things to be smooth in this way, and you're causing this to be a different way that I don't want it to be.
Crazy, man.
So now my peace of mind is at jeopardy. What am I going to do? Now I'm going to do my own business. So now my own business is now making me feel better about this business. In turn, it's now going to lack in the business that me and you have because I'm now giving this all my attention. Because what? It is making me happy. See? So men aren't cheating because, and men aren't intimidated. Men aren't whatever it is that was going to say. Men aren't any of these things. Women aren't either. People, in general, I'm going to say this again, people, one more time, people in general want to be happy. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about nothing but their happiness. And if they're not happy, guess what? The whole situation is going to go to shit. Period. So if by you being, and I know this is off on a tangent about some random shit, but if you are going to be this outspoken person, me being the jokey joke person, I have to take everything that comes with that. Period. If I'm going to be the person who don't want to handle business, guess what? He can finagle the bago, and guess what? Do what he wants to do. Because I didn't want to be a part of that. So guess what? Things are going to happen the way they're going to happen if I have nothing to do with it. Going to court, if I don't show up, I lose. You can't say, oh, but I told you what my reason was. You didn't say it in court. Because it only matters in court. And not what you said to the officer when he gave you the speeding ticket.
I do this from my culture, penny nickels in this.
I'm running out of water, almost spilled the water that ain't in the cup. That's all I'm saying. If you can't show up to speak on your behalf, you're going to lose. So for people's peace of mind, they're going to always speak up. And or they're going to always do what they want to do to make them happy. At the end of the day. I mean, it's nothing you could do. And see, that used to be my problem. I always wanted to do what everybody wanted to do to make them happy. You know what I'm saying? Because, oh, this is going to make them smile. Maybe this is going to make whatever. Because you know what? And this is some deep, dark secret. I don't like being alone. I hate being alone. Oh, man, when I'm alone, it's crazy. Thoughts start going through my mind. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you leave me alone with a situation. It could be small as of who used the tissue last. I'm going to figure out who bought the tissue, who had the receipt to check it out at the end of the Walmarts, and all that type of shit. I'm going to have all them. I'm going to figure this out. So, when I'm left alone, it's the worst time for anybody. Boom. Hey, man, the picture thing. Oh, man, I'm going to take care of it. All right, cool. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to figure it out. And usually, well, yeah, listen to all the other podcasts and you'll be able to see what I do with my spare time. You know what I mean? So, boom. Again, if needs aren't being met, I feel like time is running out. If the needs aren't being met, hey, man, do your thing, man. That's just what the world is telling you to do. I ain't gonna make this up. What? Look at, I could apply these weird actions to everybody. So then what do you say? Everybody's looking for their own peace of mind, which is 100% true. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody is entitled to their own happiness. And so are you. And I tell you what, that filter, I care about what everybody thinks and what I want everybody to do, and I want to make this person happy, I want to make this person happy. If you're not happy while you're trying to make somebody else happy, hey man, hey, look, shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. He's done. Go back over there, man. Like, hey, yo, my man, go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're done. Because, listen, man, 4 days. It's going to change after this, but it's been 4. 3, really, but there's a hiccup.
We ain't had this much fun enough.
But I'm ready for what I already know I got to do. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, you see my energy is different. I'm just ready to go. I'm shaking and moving on a high another frequency. I feel like I said so many words. It's only been 30 minutes. I don't know. But, you know, but I did this podcast to kind of break down that story and that one to tell you that it's not just the one time. If it's one time of weirdness, you have it's like a peak performance of weirdness, right? So
They act like they happy, but be sick to their stomach.
man, what's another good one? Peak performance of weirdness. So like, let's say me and you have a whole conversation, right? This is Paul. We're gonna introduce you to Paul, right? So we got Paul. Paul is the guy, right? He transforms in anybody, man. Like, I'm telling you, man, this guy could sell you insurance. This guy could sell you he could sell you a mop, vacuums, all kind of shit. Like, Paul is cool, man. You know, Paul, you know, his parents, you know, he hangs out, you know, he's a cool guy, man. He may even have his own family. You know what I'm saying? But Paul's weird though. Paul spiritually, he goes places you don't go. You know, he thinks about things. He has all the ideas, and Paul says everything right. Everything is like, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could Paul be wrong? But Paul is weird though, because Paul's actions never reflect any of his words. So for me, like, I don't really rock with Paul like that. So Paul gotta go. But it's cool with Paul at one point, but you got a peak level of weirdness. Okay? So let's say
Throat my stress away, open wide, lift a tongue up.
thought I ran out, huh? Nope, I lied. See? Didn't even know. And I already told you I lied. See?
I go lying again. Don't know why I pretend. Hold up.
Spill water again, y'all. That's the second time. So look, boom. You got a peak level of weirdness, right? So, again, I'm weird when it comes to, like, weird shit. So, if I'm noticing weird stuff, I got water all over me. So, if I notice you do something weird, I say, for instance, you go, hey, man, you know, I'm only eating Impossible Burgers for the rest of the year. Cool, man. That's what's up. But we talk, though. So, like, oh, man, I'm only eating Impossible Burgers for the rest of the year. All right, cool. Now, all of a sudden, you know, there's rumors and camera pictures on TMZ that you walking out from Burgers and Brews eating lamb burgers. Now, not saying that you can't do that, but damn, man, you went so hard on this.
They act like they happy, but be sick.
I wouldn't even expect you to even be on this. But, all right, cool. I let the lamb burger go. You've been a bad boy, but it's cool. Feel me? See what I did there? I let it go. You feel me? So, boom. And then it was like, all right, cool. What's another example?
Wanted to shine so bad that I got left in the dark.
I don't know. Oh, boom. Like, this is weird. Even like, I have one, like, really close friend. So, like, I don't see this as being weird. So, look at this. So, my best man at the wedding, he follows my wife. Likes my wife pictures, whatever. Like, is it weird to me? It is. But it's cool. Like, that's my best friend, whatever. 17 years relationship. So there's certain things I kind of let go. Not saying no man can like it and all. I'm not like that, whatever. If you're my friend and you know me, you know how I am about that kind of stuff. But 17 years, I could kind of excuse that because you're doing the same thing on my Instagram and stuff like that. So I don't see this like being too weird. Though, still weird, I'll let it go. You feel me? So boom.
Get him, daddy.
Now, Paul, on the other hand, Paul goes a little further. Again, it's the person who stands up who then leads the mind of the sixth to seventh person, right? So then Paul goes, okay, now I could do something. So then Paul wants to comment.
Crazy, man.
That's weird. Granted, do your thing. But in my eyes, that's weird. Because from what you told me, you support bro and brothers. But you don't ever comment on anything. You don't even like anything. It's weird, bro. So that's Paul. Paul does stuff like that.
Act like they happy, but be sick to their stomach.
I don't fuck with Frank. I don't fuck with Paul. Look, man. Hey, look. Cool. And listen, And until it bothers me enough, or if I see things enough, which I can't because I block people. But if I see you in person, I'm gonna be even more weirded by that because you know I don't like you. You feel me? You know I don't. You know what it is. Yet you still do the weird shit. So like, cool. But then what do I do with that? Now I'm the weirdo, right? No, it's stuff like that to where it's like, this is why I cut people off, people. It's stuff like that. If somebody doesn't like me, I don't go to where they are. Okay, it's business. I have no choice. Now, when it isn't business, let's say a birthday party, right? Let's say a mutual friend birthday party. Nah, I ain't gonna say ain't no mutual friend.
Crazy, man.
No, I ain't going. Look, who's gonna be there? No. Just you don't get any of my presence. You don't get nothing from me. You don't get none of the energy that I could give off that could give you any inkling of wanting to do something. I don't want you to be inspired by me. I don't want nothing. So I just won't come around. And it's like, oh man, that's hella childish. You're gonna block your blessings. Look, man, made it this far. God has said keep going. Shit, I'm going. You feel me?
I do this from my culture, Penny.
Needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, from somebody I knew for 3 to 4 years to somebody I knew for less than that, to my own dad, I will cut you off. I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want to do to be happy. No different than you doing whatever you want to do happy. So if you want to give out 197 pictures, if you want to eat lamb burgers, if you want to be an engineer and not take care of your kids, hey man, do your thing. I'm going to do the same thing too. I just won't call anybody else daddy, and I'm not giving away 179 pictures, and I probably won't eat a lamb burger.
Throw my stress away, open wide, lift the tongue up.
See? All that shit is weird to me. But you know where we're at. Jordon's World episode 26. Bang, bang, gang, gang, all that. You already know what time it is. Jordon's World, man. It's just it, babe. Jody Joe with an O. All that shit.
Smartest thing I ever did was play dumb.
Gotcha.
From my culture, penny nickels in the sofa. Mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's wood model for toys. It's not 3, buddy.